Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chris back with another look at a shoe that dropped and you can still get it. It is not in resale. That's a beautiful thing for everybody. It's got the cement print paper and it is an OG colorway. Sevens never hit resale that well, so when people get them and they think that they're going to flip them, it's always kind of hilarious because they simply are not shoes that you can flip, hardly any of them. The only ones that really do well are the Bordeaux's, the Champagne pack that relates, the confetti and champagne. Those do well as far as resale is concerned, but the tumbled leather here, everything is true to the original, the OG, which was 1992, was the OG Cardinal, 2006, 2011. So this shoe hasn't come out since 2011. And you would think sneaker culture would be excited about a Cardinal 7. They are not excited about it. The shoe is still readily available, but it gives you all of the details that you need to know about sneaker culture. And that is, if it ain't selling in resale, it's not hype. It's not something that people respect. This is a great shoe. It's a great shoe. Why people aren't buying it like crazy, I have no idea. But that's a good thing because that means it's going to sit for a while. You can get it at retail. That's a great thing for you guys, and I hope that you're happy about that. It is a $200 shoe. I think it's $200. I'm not sure if it's $210. I know you got some models of Jordans that go up $210 instead of $200, but I think this is a $200 shoe. But the Cardinal 7 features this tumbled leather that's fantastic. But let's get into those cues that we need to kind of authenticate the shoe, all right? And the first thing, anytime I do this, is going to be a QC stamp and a QC sticker on the inside of the box. And that QC sticker reads QC05 OK. QC05 OK for the QC sticker. The stamp is 07-29-22 A5. 07 09, or was that 05? And I'm tripping because I can't see it right now. Let me see. Yep, 07-29-22. So why do I read that 07-29-22? You guys should already know why I read that. It's because on the back of the tongue or on your size label, which these do come with these white shoe inserts that are in here, and then it has paper down at the bottom of the shoe, which keeps the shape of the 7, because it will lay flat on you, but keeping the shape of the shoe is kind of a good thing. I admire that. I love that. Nike Air on the insole. And then, yeah, it's tissue paper down there on the inside of it. Just making sure I look at that. The burgundy on this shoe, the Cardinal, it's just pretty, man. It's a great model. Tumbled leather up here at the collar, throughout the midsection of the shoe, here and on the toe box. When I get to the close-up and you see it, I'm sure you're going to agree. You don't get a better true to the OG original. I think what has happened with this model is it came on the heel of the Lost and Found and the Cherry 11, and a lot of people are just kind of like sans money. Nobody has dough, so that's why it's not selling. But small code, because I talked so much I forgot that I was at 07-29 on the stamp. Small code is V3. Stamp production 4/12/22 to 07/15/22. So we're good. It's within 4 weeks. It's really within 2 weeks. That's perfect. We can authenticate that way. I'm looking at the last 3 on my UPC that's on the tag, 112. It is made in Vietnam. Made in Vietnam. And I'm going to 112 on my UPC code here. I'm not reading the full UPC code. Don't want the bootleggers to have all of that information. So let's throw this back inside, give you guys the tag, and then immediately go to our close-up. Tag. Air Jordan 7 Retro. Style code CU9307-106. Color, white, black, cardinal, red. And this is a 10.5. Let's get to that close-up because it's a pretty shoe, man. And you know what? Just because it's not hitting resale doesn't mean it's dope. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy it. The shoe hasn't been around since 2011. There's a lot of people who don't have this anymore, and you should really have it in your collection. You really should. One thing that I'm going to show you when we get to the close-up is how this tongue is a little bit misshapen. And that's something that's funny about the 7 is that it always has these kind of weird, kind of quirky things that are wrong with the shoe, including the fact that the red comes up above the white, which is a way you can actually kind of authenticate, but you would think when you see this puckering that there's a problem with it. It's not. It's a beautiful shoe. Let's get to that close up. All right, I wanted to make sure I did a 360 on the Cardinal 7s because, like I said, it hasn't been out since 2011. The fact that it's sitting on shelves and stuff like that, strictly because the Lost and Founds came out and the Cherry 11s came out and people were probably out of money. Or it's because, as I said in the 218 video, Nike spends such a great amount of time and effort on youth culture, and instead of finding and catering to OGs, old heads, that segment, we would rock this shoe all day. We rock it all day because this is a memory for most of us. This is a moment in time. 2011, the Cardinal, it didn't sell like crazy then either. 7s just typically don't sell super well. But I do want you guys to look at this leather and see when I flex this, you see all those wrinkles under my finger? That's not a separation. This is a much better leather than is on a lot of these different shoes that Nike and Jordan Brand have been dropping. That's a really nice leather, man. Now, if that's printed on there, that tumbled leather is printed, it probably is. It's probably printed. But here, you can see that wrinkle, man. The leather here is much better. I love the sockliner, the bootie here. I love that maroon, the Cardinal. Beautiful shoe. And it should be doing much better, but it's not. But that's great because you can go to the store and get it if you're in the right area. And hopefully you don't have to pay any kind of resale on the shoe because you shouldn't have to. But I'm going to wrap that up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. It's a great shoe, man. Nice job, Jordan Brand. The paint isn't even messed up, and usually the paint is kind of messed up on these joints. Even on the 2011s, the paint was kind of The paint's great here. Extremely good job. And I think they just did the Cardinal 37, but the 37 is a really poor performing Jordan performance shoe. It's not selling at all, man. At least it didn't in the hair colorway. I think it's just sitting. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.